Hi, this is Chris Castaldo from Wall Street Buy, Sell, Hold. I'm here with Irwin Gross, the Director of Standard Gold. Welcome to the Undiscovered Equity Conference.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Irwin, you made a great presentation. Unfortunately, a lot of our customers couldn't get down here to Florida to hear you speak. Could you tell us who you are and what you do and how you plan on making money?
So we're a company, we've been in business for about a year and a half. We started out in the exploratory mine business. And when we studied the exploratory mine business, and we've got a couple of mines that we're going to explore and drill, we realized that the process of going from getting a property, developing a property, mining a property, and getting any revenues could be anywhere from 5 to 8 years, and millions and millions of dollars. That was not an attractive option to us. So I went and studied history of the mining business and found that a more lucrative business and one that was in tremendous need was the milling business. And by focusing on the milling business, we were able to find a company that had 2 mill properties that was in financial trouble. We were able to buy them for asset value, and we've injected money, and we're going to be turning on and operating our first mill the beginning of the third quarter.
Okay. Well,
2011.
Okay. Well, as an investor, I like to find stocks that have, I mean, you could never actually eliminate risk. You can only reduce and contain risk. So essentially, people are going to go out there and hire you. They're going to go out there and find the gold, and they're going to take all this ore and they're going to give it to you. You're going to crush it up and extract the minerals of the gold or what you're looking for. So how do you make money during this process?
Well, it's a little more complicated than that, okay, or less complicated, how you're looking at it. Really, when you say ores, there's multiple kinds of ores. And so the facility that you have has to have multiple types of circuits, we call them, to process those ores. Even the same mine will have different kinds of ores. So we have in our Amargosa facility, which is in Amargosa Valley, one of the historic big mining regions in Nevada, we have our first mill, and that will have 4 circuits able to do ores, able to do concentrates, and able to do carbon. And I'll go through each of those. Okay. So with the ore, our customers are not people like Barrick or Newmont or big operators. What we found is over the last 10 years, but particularly in the last 4 or 5 years, with the price of minerals going where they are and gold and silver.
Don't look to come down anytime soon, as they.
Not coming down, I don't think. But a lot of mines have been drilled, a lot of old mines have been reopened, and everybody knew there was gold and silver and minerals there, but it never was economical. With these prices, it's very economical. And so all these mines are opening up. Now, to do a mill, you need 3 things. You need the land to do it, and some of these land holdings aren't big enough to hold a mill. 2, you need the expertise to run a mill, which is metallurgy and manufacturing, different technologies, different capabilities than the miners have. Mm-hmm. And 3rd, you need to go through an EPA process that can take somewhere between 4 and 6 years and cost anywhere from $20 to $30 million. Okay. So all of that makes it not a turnkey situation for a miner. And so our job is basically outsourcing the milling operation to us. And for that, we get a fee and we get a percentage of what we recover.
Win-win situation.
Win-win situation. Our fee covers our cost plus a profit. Okay. And the recoveries, depending on the quality of the ore, can be as high as 50, 60%.
Wow, you're in a good business.
We're in a very good business. And we have the phone ringing off the hook with customers. So finding customers is not a problem.
Well, Nevada's a big space, and I understand 70% of all the gold that comes out of the United States comes from Nevada.
That's correct.
Very friendly area to mine and explore for gold.
Well, just near one of our mills is an old town called Goldfields, obviously named because it was very rich in gold. And in the height of the 1800s, there were 20,000 people living there. Today, there are 75. But if you go through Goldfields, you'll see drills and people looking for gold. And there's still plenty of gold there, but no mills. Okay. So that's our opportunities.
All right, well now the financial part of it, because we understand what you do now, but we need to make money at this in order for your stock to go higher. You're pre-revenue, but you expect revenue over the next 30 to 60 to 90 days. What type of revenue projections do you have over the next, say, 1 to 3 years?
Well, we just announced last week our first contract, okay, which is not ore, but concentrates. So we have two other products that we deal with. One is called concentrates and one is called carbon. Concentrates are mines that don't have mills, but they have what are called crushers. And with crushers, they're able to crush the ore, throw away the bad stuff, keep the good stuff, and concentrate it. So a good ore today would pay something between 1 and 2 ounces of gold per ton.
Okay.
But in concentrated form, this first contract has about 26 ounces of gold per ton and about 60 ounces of silver per ton. Now, to put it in perspective, this concentrate has been sitting in a warehouse for 10 years because there has not been any facilities that could refine it. So we're the first facility that is available for them to refine this. We believe there are thousands of tons of this in warehouses, and we'll get a fee plus about 35% of what we recover as our fee. So it's a very substantial contract for us as our first one, and it'll make us cash flow positive.
Okay, and what is your stock symbol? Where can people find your stock?
At SDGR, it's bulletin board. It's about $1.30 today.
Okay, and what are your revenue projections over the next year?
Well, we don't give projection because we're just getting into it, but we think we'll be profitable by the end of the year, and next year we'll be solidly profitable.
Okay, now do you own shares in your company?
I do.
All right, is your stock locked up or can you freely trade it?
My stock is locked up for 18 months.
18 months, that's so you're working hard, you're in the right space, right time, you'd be cash flow positive very soon. Your stock is locked up, so this has to perform for you, or you don't really have much at the end of the day to show for it, do you?
Absolutely.
Okay, and where can people find you on the web to learn more information about you?
StandardGoldMining.com.
Okay.
Easy enough.
That sounds great. Well, Irwin, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you. I look forward to hearing more and learning more about your company.
Thanks.
Thank you.